everyone, it's Beth here. Um, this is another update video. And before I'm going to start, how is everyone doing today? I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody's taking care of themselves. I wanted to make a video earlier, but I wanted some time to myself before I could be able to. Plus, I didn't want to do it so early in the morning because I didn't want to wake anybody up, especially in my house, so I decided not to until now. So this update video is just to let you all know how I've been. There was something I did forget to mention, and I hope none of you guys make a big deal out of it, because I did talk about this before, like a couple days ago, to my boyfriend, and so he knows. But for all of you who doesn't know, I will explain now. I have been in counseling, finally. I had first started, I believe, a couple days ago. And I think the day before yesterday, I had my second appointment. And both of them went really well. It's been a long time and forever since I've been in counseling. Last time I've been in counseling was when I was a little more little at the time. And I was probably still in school at that point. Even with my other second counseling, which went well, but until we found out something I don't want to say on here because of personal information, so I won't explain it. But yeah, it's been so long since I've been back to being in counseling again. And I was nervous at first, but it all went well, so I'm not as nervous anymore. Plus, I like my new counselor. She's really nice. And I will say that after counseling, I feel maybe not at 100%, but I am starting to feel a little bit more better. Especially talking about all my problems and the fact that I haven't been getting enough sleep for years. And especially with my insecureness, since I used to and always have been insecure about myself. Not that I'm not getting better at that, but I did talk to her also about it, that I'm still struggling with that as well. Just a lot of things I've been struggling with that I did talk to her about. Even certain things that I'm just now finding out that does bring me some pain. But after talking about it with her as well, it feels nice to just talk. Even looking at my counselor in the face. Because even a long time ago when I was depressed, I couldn't look at people. I could barely even make a glance at a certain person without feeling like somebody's going to judge me or somebody's going to yell at me for what I'm about to say. Like, that's how afraid I was to look at somebody. I was so afraid of that if I even speak, I might get blamed, yelled, or just judged. So yeah, that was a part of it. Even with my anxiety issues and all that, I've been explaining to her. And like I said, it feels nice to be able to actually talk about that again. And I will say that I think after my second appointment the day before yesterday, I did go out for a walk to get fresh air. I went around like a full block of this certain location. And that was kind of a first, because I used to go around the block of just one block, like around my house, and then come right back home. This was a bit different, and That was new, but I didn't mind it. It was really nice, especially getting fresh air, and that always makes me feel better. Especially reflecting on so much stuff that goes on in my life, you know? And being able to reflect on even my previous. It's just reflecting on my past, too, it helps to reflect on it. Even if it hurts and makes me cry, it makes me feel better afterwards because I'm letting it out. I'm not bottling it up anymore. I've even done some chores around the house, well, some of them at least, that I used to do before that I never got to because of all these personal problems. So, I finally got some of the chores done. I even did a little bedroom arrangement with certain stuff, and I think I like the change. It actually makes it more roomy. Plus, I got a little bit more space for me to work out and dance around without tripping over crap. But yeah, that is so far. Even if I'm not at 100%, I'm doing good with taking baby steps in order to get better. And that's what it's all about. It's just taking the baby steps and feeling better. So yeah, that's what I did forget to tell y'all. And I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm owning up to that mistake. And I actually managed to get some sleep yesterday. And let's just say my boyfriend came home early yesterday at night, a little early than usual. And I wanted to sleep around the same time he did. And I did. Though I did wake up at 5 a.m. somewhat just to get a snack, even though I was promising myself not to overeat at night. And I think, well, even if it was at 5 a.m. and the sun was coming up, yeah, I guess that doesn't kind of count as at night while I'm eating. But I did promise myself not to do that, and yet I still did. So, but after I did eat, I did manage to get back to sleep, and I did wake up at 9 a.m.-ish, I believe. And that was right after my honey went to work again. But yeah, I did at least try to do that, and I guess it was somewhat of an A+. But I just wanted to let y'all know. Make sure you comment and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. See you.